Hey, happy day. We get many emails each and every day. People often say, who's that guy and what is he doing and all of that stuff. Well, firstly, it's kind of my hobby. I don't work at it full time. I have a lot of businesses that I own and different things to do to keep me busy, but I want to help, and I like to think that this helps. If you have any takeaway from what I say and you go out and do something right, well, then we all kind of win. And if you don't like a lot of what I say, so what? Because as long as it causes you to think. And we're not monetized. I mean, I pay the bill, and I have for many years. And if you send us money, we send it back to you. If you go to our website, rededition.com, there's a little thing there, a tab that says support, and you go and look at it and read it, and it says, give us your support. I mean, send us stories, send us jokes, that kind of support. If you send us money, it clearly says we'll send it back to you. And we do that every other day. I mean, so stop it, because this is my way to help. I'm trying to help. Am I? I don't know, but millions of people seem to get involved and back and forth with me. So we do appreciate all that. That's the pay that we get is the interaction with you, the emails, and some of it's not great and some of it is. I mean, I get all that. We all have different views and opinions, and I think it's important that we kind of, mix it up. As long as the fundamentals are there, and the fundamentals from my perspective at least are right-wing / capitalist / freedom and all that kind of jazz. Okay, let me jump now into something serious. Enough about me. I'm going to share stuff with you, right? The presidential debate. Here's a fellow, I've read his stuff before. He's an author and he interviews people. He's a journalist and a commentator. His name is Allyn Root. I really liked his story, his view, his perspective on the presidential debate. He says this: two things happened. Either Harris's best friends who run ABC gave her all the questions in advance of the debate, or Team Kamala gave the questions they wanted asked to ABC. I mean, what happened last night wasn't normal. More importantly, her debate performance wasn't possible, not without a lot of help from her friends. The mainstream media all want you to believe that President Trump is a bad guy, a nasty guy, an evil guy. I know him well. This is the biggest lie and scam ever told. I've met and interviewed pretty much every conservative star and Republican politician in America throughout my national television and radio shows, and without question, President Donald J. Trump is the nicest, most thoughtful class act of all of them. That's pretty interesting stuff. He says, 10 minutes after the debate, my phone rang and it was President Trump. He says, out of 330 million people in America, he phoned me within 10 minutes and he said, how did I do? This was my answer. I told him that he won. Because no matter how negative the questions, no matter how vicious and biased the moderators, no matter how hateful Harris was, in the end, all that matters, all that will resonate are the four issues most middle-class Americans care about. Freedom would be a big one. That was kind of pretty well said. And then you have this crazy actress, Kathy Griffin. She claims that Donald Trump is preparing a list to get rid of people like her. She doesn't specify how. Is it a boomity-boom or is it go to Siberia? Yeah, she just goes on and on. This is the woman, I think it was back in about 2017, 2018. She had photos of herself that she put on all the social media holding Donald Trump's decapitated head. A nice person. Really nice, good class act, good bloody grief. And now she's worried that she might be on a list, but he's on your list. I hope you are on his list. I hope you go to Siberia. That'd be kind of nice, a good place. Lastly, here for the day, I got a woman that lives in Ontario. I got a woman, somebody's got a woman, and she's, I think, in her late 50s. She's an educational assistant. She was playing with her kids and running around, and she had water gun, and boom, she shot at one of the kids with water, hit the neighbor. Instead, he went, phoned the police. They came and they charged her for assault with a deadly weapon. You're kidding me? Oh, no, this is true. You can't make this stuff up. This is Canada. Assault with a deadly weapon. That's deserving another good bloody grief. I mean, she could get jail. A deadly weapon? That's in Canada, I think it's a 3-year minimum, unless you're a thief or a criminal. And then, of course, it's catch and release. Y'all come back. See ya.